Welcome. In today's video, I'll be stretching out my hair using African threading and with this silky sort of like string. So I'll have to lock it in first using the braiding method to begin my African threading. And I also start with the braid on the African threading to reduce tension that would be caused by starting with a string first, because we all know how much tension the African threading can have on the scalp. So the oil that I'm going in with is a mixture of pumpkin seed oil and rosemary essential oil, even though it felt like a serum, and olive oil. And that's why maybe the mixture of all the oils look so lotiony. It's an emulsion because of the serum of the rosemary. So this oil is specifically prepared for my scalp. Yes, and this is my first time using these oils. I've been using castor oil and just olive oil. So this year I'm trying out new things. So the scalp is oiled. Now I go in with a mixture of castor oil and olive oil and oil the hair to lock in the moisture. I'm not going to apply any conditioner because I don't want the hair to shrink after threading, because it would have been useless to thread the hair if it's going to shrink after I take it down. So anyways, there I'm going in, massaging the oil into the hair. Yeah. So now I'm getting ready to thread the hair. So I'm going to detangle. I didn't detangle the hair in the shower because I didn't want to detangle it in the shower. That's why from the last video, if you saw the video, I thoroughly detangled the hair from the hairstyle that I was taking down. So now I'm trying to separate the hair that I won't be dealing with and get it out of the way, and take down these twists that I had or that I did for washing the hair. And now I'm detangling, going in with my fingers first and then with the afro comb. So there I go in, separating the hair with my fingers, and then I go in with the afro comb. Going in with the afro comb. And then I take down, I think this is the last twist that I will be taking down in order to start with my first portion of African threading to the hair. Yeah, so I go in with my fingers again. I go in, finger detangle, and then go in with the afro comb. Oh, and then now I'm done, and that's the portion that I'll be dealing with first. So I go in. This is how I start. I separate the hair into 3 strands. Yes, because I'll be beginning with a braid, as I mentioned. So there I start with a braid. And the way that I'll be adding this string is the same way that we add hair when we are doing our knotless braids. So there's a shorter portion of the string, and then there's the longer one that I'll be wrapping around the hair. So that is how I do it. I go in braiding, and then now I felt that the hair, the string is locked in, and I've braided enough, so I wrap the string around the hair. I'm wrapping. Yeah, I really didn't want to apply any tension to my scalp. That's why I started with braiding first and then go in with the threading later. Maybe it's just me, but with African threading, the tension it applies to my scalp is intense. So I go in with the wrapping of the thread around the hair. I'm almost done. So you'll see how I deal with the end of the braid or the threading. So once I'm towards the end, I will be, okay, let me reach that part. Towards the end, I bend the hair and the shorter string that I left out, and then I wrap the string that is being wrapped around a few times up to avoid it unraveling, and then I tie together the two strings. And now this first part of the hair is locked and secured, and it won't unravel. Yes, so this is how I'll be doing the hair, the rest of the head. Yeah. So I skipped other parts, and then I was like, let me jump into this one. So this is not the sped up version because I wanted to give a clear way of how I actually do this, so that you guys can see clearly how I go in. So I start off with the braid. I there. I think I felt some tension on the hair, so I'm trying to loosen it. Yeah, I know it's fine. So I start off with the braid, and then I take the string, shorter portion as you can see, and then I left the longer one, and then I add the string to the braid. So now I braid it in to lock it in. Yeah, this is how I do it. It's locked in. Yeah. So once it's locked in, I will go in with how we normally just wrap around the string, around the hair. So there I'm going in with my string. Yeah. So this is the part of the video where nothing is sped up and it's in real time. So this is how long, or this is how I do it in the real time. So I'm wrapping around the string, wrapping it, taking a glimpse on how the rest of the head has been done. And also, guys, the parting of the hair is not perfect at all. I wasn't focusing on perfecting my parts for this hairstyle, because the reason I did this hairstyle is because I'm preparing the hair for mini braids. So I wanted to get it in a stretched out state first, and then I'll go in with the mini braids once the hair is stretched. Yeah. So now you see how I bend the hair, and then I wrap around the string that I have been wrapping around the hair and the bended string, the shorter string that I left out. And the reason why I leave out the shorter string is because I want to tie it to the one that is being wrapped around, to wrap it. So I feel this part of the video is more clear than the first part that I did at the back. Yes, so this is how I do it. It's wrapped around, and now I make a knot. I'll be making a knot of the two strings to secure the hair and the braiding and the stretching. So this is how I did it. Yeah, but I feel like on the next time I'll be using normal yarn thread, the normal yarn. Yeah. So yes, this is how I secure the hair in the threading, and I've done most of the head. So this is where I just speed up the video, just going through the process of detangling and taking down the twists that I had in for washing the hair. So this is how I separate the hair from the one that I'll be dealing with. And now I go in with my fingers to detangle it further. I go in with my fingers, and then I go in with my Afro comb. I go in. I really want to make sure that this hair is thoroughly detangled, because I want a good outcome out of the threading that I did on the hair. So, yeah, finger detangling this other strand, and then going in with my Afro comb. Yeah, I think at this point, this hair is very detangled. Yeah, so now I'm joining the two portions of hair that I've already detangled, and this is how much I lost from detangling my entire head after washing my hair. So I create the portions of threading like that. In the front, I just did big portions because it wasn't very useful to me to do small parts. Yeah. So this is how I go in, repeating the steps that I've been doing on the entire head to thread the hair. Yeah, so I go in with my string, going in. This is the last lap of the hairdo, and there's a sense of relief. Bending the hair, locking it. Yeah, the hair is locked in. Yeah. So everything is done now. I'm feeling myself. I'm happy with the outcome, and I'm glad that I'm done, because I did everything in one day, completing to undo my hair, washing it, and stretching it, so my arms were aching. So yeah, I think the next video that will be coming up after this one will be when I take down this threading and I start doing my mini braids. Yeah, which I mentioned that I will be keeping in for 3 months. I'm on a mini braid journey. So this is how the parts are. Very, 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 very irregular. Yeah, but it's fine. It's fine. This is not a hairstyle. This is just me stretching out my hair. So the hair is done, and I'll just be putting it up like that to make it look more, presentable. Yeah, so this is how I put it up. I take my hairband and I wrap it up, and it's done. So guys, thank you for watching, and please, if you like the video, like it and subscribe if you're willing to see more videos from this channel. Bye.